I'm Derek Wright from Mr. Barber. I'm on one of his more recent cases. I've not made an actual entry onto this older case. I'll cure that and make sure I take care of that today. Mr. Barber is taken ill. He's on 3-day bed rest, so he's not here. I would ask if we could have a very short, maybe 1-2 weeks that at most continuance, so I can not only get this one resolved, but you'll see in the system, he has a newer case. Maybe I can get them both packaged up and resolved, to get them, to move them off the court docket.
Okay, let's see,
Yeah.
on this case, do you have everything you need from the state?
I've not made an entry, so I
Okay.
can't throw rocks at the state.
Okay, all right, and, the other case, do you know whose calendar that's on or that case number?
It is really recent, so I don't think it has made it to yet another calendar, but I know you can see it in the system. It's
Okay,
very similar to this one.
will the June 5th final plea calendar be enough time for you to do everything you need to do, Mr. Wright?
That would be perfect.
Okay, June 5th, 1:30, calendar, final plea, and it's also an in-person calendar. Okay, and maybe we can get both of them resolved at the same time.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Which case
very
is
good.
that, Your Honor?
Position number 1, Curtis Barber.
Okay.
Positions, looks like position 2, 4, and 5, Christian Del Vecchio.
Good afternoon, Judge. Is Mr. Del Vecchio present in court? Go ahead and stand for us. Mr. Del Vecchio is present in court, Judge. We're gonna announce pre-trial for all 3 positions.
Okay, we'll be with you, Mr. Del Vecchio. Position number 3, Devon Daniel.
I'm handling that case, Judge. Good afternoon. Is he present?
Mr. Daniel,
My notes say that a voicemail was left and we emailed him.
okay, I'll give you to the end of the calendar to raise him.
Okay, thanks.
Position 6, Samantha Flowers. Ms. Flowers, Samantha Flowers.
It's also our case, same announcement.
Same opportunity.
Okay, thank you.
Position 7, Alexis Hill.
This actually, Ms. Hill was spoken to. Ms. Hill? I'll try to
Alexis
reach out
Hill.
to her.
Okay, I'll hold till the end of the calendar.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 8, Jordan Hill.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, good
Morning,
morning,
board,
afternoon,
Judge.
Mr. Hill.
This is, we should set it for jury trial.
Okay. Mr. Hill, your case will be set for a June jury trial calendar. Do you have everything you need, from him, Ms. Jenks?
You know, let him just sit for a moment. so I
Okay.
can talk.
Position number 9, Lamar Jackson. Good afternoon, Mr. Jackson. Let's see, do you have a counsel representing you? Okay, who's your counsel? Okay, yeah, I'll hold for Mr. Partridge's announcement. Position 10, Khadijah Kelly. Khadijah Kelly.
Yes,
Yes, good afternoon, Ms. Kelly. You still represented by Attorney Smith?
yes.
Have you spoken with him?
Yes, I had spoken with them earlier today. I can try
Okay.
to-
I'll hold for his announcement, Ms. Kelly. If you can see if you can, try to give him a call to find out where he is for me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll be with you. Position 11, Michael Lockhart. Mr. Lockhart, you also Mr. Partridge's client. I'll hold for his announcement. Position 12, DeAntonius Owens.
Good afternoon, Judge. That's going to be my case. I've made entry into that case. Mr. Owens is present on the Zoom call. Judge, we're requesting a jury trial in that case.
Okay. I will further notice you to the June jury trial calendar. Do you have everything for Mr. Owens that you need?
I do. Mr. Owens, did you hear that the jury trial is going to be in June?
Stand up for me, sir.
You can stand up.
Stand up for me, sir.
Oh, that's June. Okay. Judge,
Well, there's a DeAntonius Owens on the line. And
Yes, I'm the victim in the case. I was hoping to speak on behalf today.
Okay, so
Yeah. Cause we're not even trying to plea or do none of that. It's no victim for the case. It's nothing to do.
okay, hold on, Mr. Owens. I'll let you speak with the solicitor, okay?
All right.
Okay, so whose case is this?
It's mine, Your Honor.
All right, so apparently the alleged victim is on the line and
Okay.
Mr. Owens, if you'll put your number into the chat for me, I'll have the solicitor reach out to you. Mr. Owens, who's in court with me, I'll have Ms. Helen report once she does a pretrial, okay? All right, we'll be with you. Thank you, sir, both of you. Position 13, Heron Oz. Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Oz. Are you still represented by Mr. Howard? Have you been in touch with him?
Say you're gonna be here today.
He will be here? Okay, I'll hold for his announcement. Thank you, sir. Position 14, Tiana Reese.
it's my case. Judge.
Okay,
Pretrial,
Ms. Reese.
Judge.
We'll be with you. Thank you, Ms. Reese. Position 15, Myron Riggins. Myron Riggins, represented by Chauncey Bailey. See if we can get in touch with Mr. Bailey. Position 16, Khadijah Saheed. Represented by Eric Johnson. Position 17, Quintavia Sims.
Judge, Mr. Sims is position 17 and 18, and I believe he's present here in court, Judge.
Okay,
We just
Pretrial, Your Honor, for those positions.
we'll be with you. Thank you, Mr. Sims. Position 19, Douglas Viverito.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Pete Russell, defendant, Mr. Viverito is here. I was speaking to the solicitor. I believe we need to have a motions hearing in regards to damages or potential damages.
Okay,
We'll request a date for that. For restitution, I should use the phrase restitution, Your Honor.
okay. So what's the announcement from the solicitor?
The defendant,
Aside from possible restitution, is there something else that's going to resolve the case?
nothing, Your Honor. We just want to know where the defendant, oh, I'm sorry, where the victim came up with $3,650. So we're just asking the victim if he can provide some sort of receipts and take it from there. The offer has been conveyed to Attorney Gross.
Have you reached out to the alleged victim?
Miss Dina Gardner is handling the animal case, and just the receipts are holding us back.
Okay, well, this is a final plea calendar. I would hope that you would have gotten everything that you need prior to today's hearing. It would be my, if you all have everything resolved, if it's going to be a plea and everything resolved aside from restitution, I'm not so inclined to allow restitution in the matter and let that be dealt with in a civil matter. So Is there, aside from the restitution, is there anything else that needs to be worked out?
No, Your
I would
Honor.
like an opportunity to speak with my client, but I believe if there is zero restitution, we can resolve something today.
Okay, so if we don't find out about restitution prior to a plea, I'm not inclined to give it.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. Mhm.
May I have an opportunity to speak?
Oh,
with my
of
client?
course. I'll hold for your report.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, that completes the final plea calendar. Let me go on to the show cause calendar. Position number 1, Marcus Bell.
Your Honor, that is going to be my case. Is Mr. Bell present in court? Or on Zoom?
Marcus Bell.
Judge, give me an opportunity to raise Mr. Bell. I do have contact information in the file. Just give me an opportunity to try to raise him.
Okay.
Because I have to double check.
Position
but I believe
2,
that's
Sarah Bremer. Sarah Bremer. Bench warrant will be granted if Ms. Bremer does not appear by the end of the calendar. Position 3, Michael Brown.
That's also my case. Judge, is Mr. Brown present in court or present on Zoom? These cases have had a previous court date where the individual didn't show up. I have contact information, but I don't believe it's updated with that information for the person, Judge. So just try to give
Okay.
me an opportunity.
I'll give you to the end of the calendar, Ms. Helen. Position 4, Wesley Pritchard.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good
Mr. Pritchett
afternoon.
is on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Ms. Helen.
We've received everything except one video that hopefully shows the stop. So we've reached out to Madam Prosecutor and she was checking.
We have put a request out. We just haven't received a response if there are any additional videos.
Okay, so you don't know if there are any additional videos, Ms. Githia?
No, I don't. I have not received a response yet from the agency. They're
Okay,
supposed to send us everything at once, but it's a
Then when
possibility
you're not-
that there may be additional ones. We don't know yet.
okay.
There's usually one of the officer who made the stop, Judge, and there isn't one there.
Okay. Will June 5th give you enough time, you believe, to get the video, Ms. Githia?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll follow up on it as well.
Okay, we'll place you on a June 5th final plea calendar at 1:30 if that suits your counsel.
That's fine, Judge. We've received everything else. That's all we need.
Okay, and if you can get it resolved, we'll take a plea on that day. If it's a plea, if not, we'll place it on the next available jury trial calendar.
Great. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, anything further this afternoon?
That's it. Maybe
All
we
right.
get excused.
Yes, have a good day. Good to see
You
you.
too.
Position 5, Chastity Quarterman.
They request a bench warrant.
Chastity Quarterman. Bench warrant will be granted if she does not appear by the end of the calendar. Position 6, Marcia Rodriguez.
It's my case, Judge, is pretrial.
Okay, does she require an interpreter?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Judge.
we do have an interpreter on the line. That's why I was inquiring.
Honor.
Yes, so if you'll hold for us, I'll allow you to speak with her. We can make arrangements.
If the interpreter could put his number in the chat, I'll.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, if you,
all right.
okay, we'll be with you. Thank you. Position 7, David Stevens. David Stevens. Bench warrant will be granted if he does not appear by the end of the calendar. Position 8 and 9, Kevin West.
Judge, those cases will be cases for the public defender's office. Is Mr. West present in court or on Zoom?
State's requesting a bench warrant.
Okay, bench warrant will be granted if he doesn't appear by the end of the calendar. Let's see, let me start with the Zoom call. Is there anyone on the Zoom call that joined me later, did not hear their case?
Judge, I am present, Mary Agramonte. I have a client, Miss Khadijah Kelly, who is also on the call. I apologize, I was a little bit delayed hopping on. She's position 10, it looks like, on the final plea calendar. And that, I know that the state has submitted a null pros on that case.
Whose case is this?
This is my case, Your Honor. I'm not aware of any null process that the attorney is referring to.
Ms. Abramonte, I'll have you speak with the solicitor this afternoon to see if you all can clarify that, okay?
Okay, the order was sent from someone else in the office. It was already sent to state.orca@fultoncounty.ga.gov.
Okay, well, I don't know who would have sent that if it wasn't these cases have been on the ORCA calendar for a while, so let's check into it. Is there one there? Okay. All right, we'll check and see, Ms. Abramonte, and we'll get back with you. Anyone else on the Zoom call that joined me later did not hear their name? Okay, in person? Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Bailey, I represent Mr. Riggins. I believe he is on now. We're having a trouble with link, but he is on now.
Okay.
Position 15 on final plea.
Okay, and where are we with Mr. Riggins' case?
Yes, Your Honor. I was in talks with the state and we were looking for some evidence in regards to this case. The state position is they sent the evidence, but I can't seem to access to it.
So if I can add, the first link that was sent to Attorney Bailey, he couldn't access it because you had to download it and it was just cumbersome. So the investigator uploaded it in a different format and it was resent twice to Attorney Bailey. So, and it's perfect.
I can't access the links they have.
Okay.
He could just get me if I could, I'll bring the state a USB, whatever I need to get the evidence so I can
Okay.
determine which way to move forward with.
Okay, what I prefer in the future is that this case has been on this calendar for at least 2 times before. I need for you to, if you can't get something, get in touch with whomever prior to the hearing date. Reach out to try to get it for me so we can move these cases forward. I'm gonna place this on the next available jury trial calendar, which is gonna be in June. Hopefully you can get everything you need before then. If it'll be a plea, we can take it at that time. If not, we'll be ready for a jury trial.
Effectively, Your Honor, I will.
Okay, very good.
This is done, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, and Myron Riggins is on the Zoom call.
Yes, Your Honor, he
All
is
right.
here.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Riggins. You are free to
How you
go.
doing,
I'll see you back in June.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, y'all have a good afternoon. Counsel?
Yes, Judge Alex Arca for Haroon Oz. He's on the final plea calendar. I just need the plea paperwork and
okay, it's gonna be a plea this afternoon?
yes, Judge.
Okay, very good. Just let me know when you're ready to proceed.
Okay, I'll just get that from the solicitor when she's ready.
Okay. Anyone else in the courtroom who joined me late or did not hear their name? Okay.
Are you? What's your name?
Last name?
Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
Daniels. Good afternoon, Mr. Daniels.
You said this would be a plea?
Position 3 on the final plea count.
And remind me of
Okay.
your position.
Mr. Daniel, is it Devon? Okay. Okay, we'll have the solicitor, the public defender talk with you. Okay, we'll be with you. Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Ms. Saeed. And you're represented by Eric Johnson. Is Mr. Johnson going to be here this afternoon? Okay, I'll hold for his announcement, Ms. Saeed. I've noted that you're here. Thank you.
Ma'am? Yes.
Held?
Yeah.
Okay.
Position 7, Judge. I'll speak.
Okay. Good afternoon, Ms. Hill. We'll be with you. Anyone else? Okay, so Ms. Helen, if you will go ahead and speak with the client that needs the interpreter so that we can get him on his way if need be.
Understood, Judge.
Whenever there's a plea ready for me to take it, let me know. And if there are any announcements, let me know. Ms. Agramonte, I will have the solicitor look into your issue. So Ms. Casadakis, if you wouldn't mind checking on that for me. Ms. Agramonte, if you'll place your number in the chat for me, so if she needs to speak with you, we can get in touch with you, okay?
Okay, and I did just re-forward the email to Attorney Casadakis from Attorney Githia when she had submitted it, it looks like a few weeks ago to the calendar.
Okay, so Ms. Githia, do you have knowledge of this?
Okay, I'm sorry, which case is it? Which position?
Position 10 on the final plea.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm sorry, yes, I did send, yes. I did send another process on that one.
Okay, all right, so I will get that signed, Ms. Agramonte, and we'll get it entered.
Thank you so much. May we be excused?
Yes, if you want to call back down later to get a copy of it, I'm sure they'll be happy to send it to you, or we can have them just email it to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Judge.
All right, y'all have a good afternoon. Okay,
Thank-
cool. Yes, you have a good afternoon, Ms. Kelly. Let's see, nobody else needs my attention. Court will be in recess until there is an announcement. Thank you. Yes, Ms. Cassidy.
My victim advocate just stated for the case that was, it was just no cost, the victim is online. And I would like to say something.
Okay.
Good afternoon, this is Sarita.
Let's step outside.
Thank you. Who's the alleged victim, Ms. Cassidakis?
Eric Tillery. Devon Tillery. Eric Devon Tillery. What?
Okay. Mr. Tillery, are you with me? Eric Tillery?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Tillery, it's my understanding that you'd like to address the court. If you'd like to address the court, I'll need for you to raise your right hand for me. The other right hand? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you wanted to tell me something about the case 21 CR 006241C with Khadijah Kelly, is that right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what would you like to tell the court?
I would like to tell the court that she wasn't a threat. I didn't threat her life. Actually, she told the girl that I was messing with to run me over. I guess she was mad or something at that case, and then that's when I guess the girl was pulling back, but she didn't. So she began to get out the car, and then she came in my face. So I grabbed my phone and I started recording. She slapped me in my face, and I have a whole video of the incident of what happened, and I showed the police that came to the scene.
Okay, were you charged, Mr. Tillery, with anything?
No, sir. They just told me to leave the premises so it
Okay,
can cool down. So that's what I did. I did what the officer told me to do.
okay. Were you on here earlier, when the state announced that they had null pros the case?
No, sir.
Okay, well, apparently, and I'm not sure why, but the charges against Miss Kelly were dismissed today. Okay, I will have the solicitor's victim advocate get in touch with you so that you can communicate anything else that you like to communicate to the solicitor's office to them, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, anything else you want to tell me this afternoon?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Tillery, you have a good afternoon.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, court will be in recess until there's an announcement.
Your Honor, are we taking a plea?
Yes, thank you. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can
I
place
do.
your hand down. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, does the defense stipulate to the factual basis bear in ID?
I do.
The state's recommendation is 12 months probation, served 4 days, credit for time served 4 days, 6 anger management, and no further violent contact with Francis Elizabeth Irwin. Probation may terminate at 1 completion of terms.
That is
Yes,
correct,
sir.
Judge.
Okay, anything further?
Judge, I've gone over first offender, the pros and the cons with him. He wishes to go ahead and enter this under first offender, knowing that it's usually reserved for felonies, but he can go ahead and do it under a misdemeanor case if he so chooses. He understands that, wishes to proceed under first offender. I believe this is a one-time isolated incident. He has no felony convictions of any sort. Furthermore, Judge, he's gonna be traveling out of country. He is a US citizen, but he's gonna be traveling out of country to, I believe, Turkey to go see his mother
My mom for 1 month.
for 1 month.
I'm going Monday. I'm coming back May 8, 9.
I just want to make sure that the court knew and probation knew. Of course, the tickets to Turkey are rather expensive, Judge. We weren't expecting that plea
Okay.
today, but I just wanted to go and let the court and probation know so that there was no issue with him leaving and coming back.
When is he leaving?
I'm leaving Monday, 10
Okay.
30.
Does he plan on going to probation prior to Monday or when he returns?
That, I believe, is a question as to when probation will be taking him or when he has to report to probation.
Okay,
So-
I normally give people 2 weeks to report, but if he needs longer to start, whether he does it on the front end or the back end is fine with me.
Okay. Do
Okay.
you prefer to do it before you leave?
Yes.
He'll do it before he leaves, Judge.
Okay.
All right.
Anything further before I take the plea?
Not Judge, that's it.
Okay. Mr. Oz, it's my understanding that in case 21CR001262E, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery family violence, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this afternoon?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's
sir.
representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
No.
No, excuse me.
Okay.
No.
Nobody's forcing you, are they?
So,
Okay. I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Once you complete the terms, the probation will terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation. I'll sign the first offender today. I ask that you report either before you leave for Turkey or after you come back to probation. And if nothing further, good luck to you, sir.
thank you so much, sir.
Judge, just one quick question with regards to the classes. Is there a place that probation mandates or is he free to choose where he goes for the classes?
I think that they tell him or they give him where he needs to have it done. It has to be an approved
Understood.
class by the probation department.
And last but not least,
Uh-huh.
probation, will they be following up with him here or?
No, we'll give him where he needs to report today.
All right,
Okay,
fantastic, Judge.
that's on a QR code and we'll also give it to him in a hard copy.
Okay, great.
Okay,
And I assume it's that lady over there. All right, fantastic. You can go with her. Judge, I have nothing further. May I be excused?
all right, yes.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you in
Wow.
person.
Yeah, all these years and it's finally in person.
Right,
Good to see you, Judge.
take care. Okay, whenever you all are ready. Is it Viverito?
Yes,
Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Viverito.
afternoon,
Can
sir.
you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, the defense to do de facto basis venue nineties.
We stipulate.
The state's recommendation for count one, reckless conduct, 12 months probation, a $500 fine, and completing animalcourts.com. It's an online course. Count two, dog at large can merge into count one. Count three, dog at large, we can merge that into count one. And probation may terminate upon completion of terms.
That's our understanding, Your Honor.
Okay, anything further? Anything further before I take the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm just a little hard to hear you today. Judge.
Okay, you're fine. Mr. Viverito, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 007249E, you wish to plead guilty to reckless conduct, is that correct?
yes,
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this afternoon?
no,
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
yes,
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
yes,
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
no,
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Let's see, we'll give you where you need to report to probation this afternoon. I ask that you report within the next 2 weeks or so. As soon as you take the course and pay the fine, you'll be done. It'll terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you get this all behind you.
all right,
Okay, if nothing further, good luck to you, sir.
thanks, sir.
All right.
Will he get the
Did we
QR?
give you did you see the QR code under the podium?
Oh. All right. Thank you.
Just fill in and verify if that's correct. Oh. Fill in. Thank you.
Smith, I just sent you a message in the chat.
Jinx,
Yes.
while you were helping someone else,
Okay.
position number 6, Miss Flowers came in. I believe that's y'all's is fine also.
Okay. I will speak with her. Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. And we've also come to a resolution in, oh, wait, I guess, oh, wait, she's on Zoom, that's right. So we've come to a resolution, Mr. Daniel, position number 3 judge. He has been offered diversion. The prosecutor is gonna email that over to me shortly, and I guess I don't know if there's a copy or I can print it off, or I'll have to go up to my office, I don't know. And try to execute that so that can keep.
it to myself, myself or Ms. Frazier.
Oh, you can print it right here? Okay, perfect. So, so we just need a reset date for compliance for
Okay.
Mr. Daniel. And then, same announcement with Ms. Hill, who is here. She's also gonna be offered diversion, and we'll get the paperwork squared away today, and then we just need a date. And I guess you've been resaying these to early July, right?
Right. July 3rd, status at 9 a.m. Does that work for both cases?
Yes, Ms. Hill is due in August, which is why I was asking about that.
Okay.
July 3rd.
Do you have everything from Mr. Daniel and Ms. Hill that you need?
No, I don't, Judge. They need to stay
Okay.
here for a minute until I get the paperwork and have them sign it.
I'm gonna get that over to you just a second.
Okay. Just have a seat note for you guys. And let's talk some of Ms. Flowers. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm Rachel Jennings. Same here. I'm Swedish. We hot. Why not? Here, one of these. Okay. I guess, yeah.
Yes.
On the final plea, position 12 Owens is gonna be held last time, but I'm gonna submit it.
Okay.
Well, from the.
No, 12 Owens.
Find my calendar. It's this one down here
Okay.
for first offender. It's so tiny that.
Number 6, flowers. Yeah. You just put it. Oh, you were the down. Oh, okay. The one, okay. Um.
This morning, Miss Lewis. I spoke with her and she said that the diversion fee was waived and they checked and it was zero balance. And then she provided me the community service that she completed and then the course that she completed. I was emailing diversion several times and, I guess they were in meetings or whatever, but I wasn't getting responses. So that's why I went ahead and did the null cost. However, Mr. Rhodes said that she got kicked out of diversion and he wants the null cost to be correct.
Yes, Judge, may I approach the court? So it looks like we.
I read your email, Mr. Rhodes.
You were able to read it?
Yeah, have I already signed that null pros or not?
I'm not sure, Judge, if you signed it or not. I submitted it to Ms. Essex this morning when she was doing the calendar. When she was reading the calendar.
For status?
For status, yeah, you read the calendar. I emailed it to you. I think that might be the one I emailed you.
If not, I'll just place her back on another calendar.
Okay, thank you.
So that,
I do believe that there was another inquiry that was just sent to Mrs. Connie Crawford about a diversion case. I'll look into that right now.
okay, thank you.
I apologize, Attorney Casadakis. What case are we?
Lewis,
Okay.
it was from earlier this morning.
We're redacting the null cross or retracting, and it will go on
Yes.
another calendar.
Yes.
Your Honor, what calendar would you like me to reset the Lewis case to?
Let's put it back on another status calendar. And we should call her also.
Okay.
Let's place it on the June 5th status calendar. Well, you know what? Yeah, that'll be fine. 9 o'clock status. June 5th.
So please provide. Okay, so my next question, is she going to continue with the version? Okay.
No, she was going to accept
Okay. Yes, this is, case number 220000038F. Louis Brianna Moran. You're ready to reset her to status June 5th? Yes, please. Objective. I should have told her to get on, she should get on Zoom, right, Your Honor? If we can get her back on Zoom.
Just let her know that we found that she had not completed it and she was terminated, so she needs to make application for a public defender if she wants to before that calendar date.
Your Honor, I have an announcement for position number 6. Is Miss Jinks in the courtroom?
Yes, Ms. Githia.
That's position 6. Miss Flowers is also going to be placed into diversion. If we can
Okay.
just get a compliance date.
Okay, that will also be July 3rd status conference calendar at 9 o'clock.
Great, thank you, Judge.
And I'll get that diversion form over to her right away.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And Judge, I have some announcements whenever
I'm ready, Ms. Ellen.
For my first position, that's position 2, Mr. Christian Del Vecchio. He is here in court, Judge. Judge, we're going to be asking a jury trial for position 2.
Okay. And that will be in June.
And for position 4, it's been null pros, but I just wanted to make sure we covered that.
Okay. 4 is null prost. I'll sign the null prost order when I receive it. And 5.
And then position 5, we're also going to be asking for that case to be put on a jury trial calendar.
Okay. That will also be in June. Do you have everything you need from Mr. Del Vecchio this afternoon?
I do, Judge.
Okay. You're free to go this afternoon, Mr. Del Vecchio. We'll see you back in June. Have a good afternoon, sir.
My next position is position 12, Mr. Owens, which I think may be null pros or being null pros. Oh, great.
Yes.
Thank you. The last position that I'm still working on is Miss Reese, Judge.
Okay.
So we're still pre-trying that.
And what happened to Ms. Rodriguez?
Miss Rodriguez, I was negotiating her case. I'm gonna bring her back in. Give it to them. No problem. One second. 2 copies of each. Oh, thanks. And Judge, we do have an announcement if the interpreter.
Mr. Mario, you with me?
Yes, here I am, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Appreciate your patience.
Sure.
Judge, this is position 6, Marcia Rodriguez on the show cause calendar. She's here in person, Judge. I'm still negotiating this case with the state. I do think we could have a resolution by a final plea calendar. There's just some points that I still want to negotiate. She's just not prepared to take a plea of guilty today, Judge. We're just asking for one reset to a final plea.
Okay.
I also see how many times she's been on the calendar. I wanted her to update her information because I did think I saw some no-shows, on a couple of those, so I wanted to make sure she updated her contact information with the court with the help of the translator as well.
Okay. How would you like to go about doing that? Do you want to do it, place it in the chat? Do you have her contact information, Ms. Helen?
I do. I just
Okay, all
sent
right,
a
so you can place it in the chat to Ms. Smith,
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh,
if that's okay.
I don't have her address. I would need the interpreter's help to get her address. And once I get that, I can still give it to Ms. Smith. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, that's fine, however you want to do it. My inclination is to place her on the June jury trial calendar, so if it's not a plea, it'll be a jury trial. Can you communicate that to her?
I'm sorry. Okay. So you want me?
If you'll communicate to her that I'm gonna place her on the June jury trial calendar.
Señora Rodríguez, la van a poner en el calendario para, o sea, la audiencia de en junio.
Okay.
If you can work it out with the plea, we will take a plea on that day. If not, we'll be prepared to go forward with a jury trial.
Si tomas una declaración para ese tiempo, si no, entonces vamos a seguir para adelante con, o sea, un tribunal, por medio de jurados.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything further on Ms. Rodriguez this afternoon?
No, Judge. Is she free to go?
Yes, let her know that she's free to go, and we'll see her back in June.
Señora Rodríguez, ya está lista se puede ir. Entonces, la esperamos para atrás en junio y le vamos a dejar saber para ese tiempo. ¿Está bien?
Okay. Gracias.
All right.
Thank you. De nada.
We appreciate your help this afternoon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, gosh, I do have her cell phone, Helen, but it's gonna be hard. Are there the version paperwork? Like goes to Ms. James, I think that's on their one. Oh, crap, you're right.
No, it's
Which one?
Jinx. Rachel Jinx. I'll wait until she comes back.
So I'm okay to leave now, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You the same.
Thank you.
prosecuted. There we go. Yes, Ms. Cassadakis.
Ms. Judge, does the defense stipulate to factual basis venue and ID?
We do stipulate.
The state's recommendation is 12 months probation, serve 18 days, credit for time served 18 days, balance probated, 12 anger management, and no further violent contact with DeAndre Stratford. Probation can become non-reporting upon conviction.
Yes, Judge, that is our understanding of the plea, and we ask this court to accept that plea as negotiated.
Ms. Reese, it's my understanding that in case 22 CR 003674F, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this afternoon?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury? You have a right to a trial by jury. You don't want to have a jury trial, do you?
You want a jury trial?
Like,
Let's sit down. Give me 1 second, Judge.
You ready?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so I guess my question was, you understand that you do have a
Yes.
right to a trial by jury, but by
Yes.
pleading guilty, you're giving up that right to a trial by jury. You understand that?
yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
And do you offer this plea freely and voluntarily with full understanding of the charge against you?
Yes.
You seem like that's a
I mean, it's my first time. Like,
question.
I'm not
Okay.
too much.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you understand what's happening. And that if you have any questions that you need to ask Ms. Helen, I'll give you every opportunity to do so. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
do you need to talk to Ms. Helen about anything?
Where's Miss Helen? Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Let's see, when you complete the terms of the, when you complete the 12 anger management, classes, then it'll go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't have to report to probation, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll tell you where to report today. I ask that you report within the next 2 weeks or so, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
That's right.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Owens, we'll give you a copy of the null process. Have we given him a copy of it?
No.
Okay, we'll give you a copy of the null process and you're free to go, okay, for your records. All right, you have a good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. I just. Okay.
I just sent you the last one for Miss Flowers.
I'm sorry.
I just sent you the last pre-charge version form for Miss Flowers. Would you
Okay.
like to print it? See, was Miss Flowers ready to use that, Judge?
Let's see. Yes, July 3rd status at 9 a.m. Okay, so whenever you're done with Miss Flowers, then she's free to go.
Okay, yeah, I just want to give her a copy of that.
Okay. I'm glad you were able to work it out, Miss Flowers. I know you've been down here a number of times, so.
Those are the first.
It's on. Seventeen and 18.
Yes, Judge. For 17, I would like to ask, I understand that this calendar or case has been on a motions calendar before, but I would like to ask to have this case scheduled for a motions. I have a specific motion to file for this case. And I understand that after we have those motions, if it's not dispositive, we're gonna have to make another decision in it. But Judge, I just would like that motions calendar.
You're fine, Ms. Helen. When can we place that on a calendar?
Reschedule. So we're gonna go in the afternoon for bench.
Well, I don't know if this one matters so much. Why don't we,
June 19th.
as far as getting, could we just go ahead and put it on a regular motions calendar?
Yes, Judge.
Is that all right, Ms. Smith?
That's gonna go all the way out to like.
Understood.
Is that all right with you, Ms. Helen?
That's all right with me, Judge.
Okay.
That day for
I mean,
you.
that'll give you time to do whatever you need to do with the.
Yes, it'll be August 14th. Motions calendar,
And what time is that?
9 a.m.
Okay, and that's also an in-person calendar for Mr. Sims.
Understood. Is Mr. Sims excused?
Yes,
today,
have a good
Judge?
afternoon, Mr. Sims. Okay, and what is the other attorney doing, Ms. Casadecas, with his client? What case is that? Do we know?
16 on the final thing. See, could you see?
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna reverse the version.
okay. All right, Mr. Johnson, so.
Status.
Yeah, status 9 a.m., July 3rd.
Third,
Yes.
that's position 16. Okay. Status. Compliance.
So, Mr. Johnson, with that, July 3rd, 9 a.m. status calendar work with you and your client?
July 3rd.
Yes.
Is that 4 months?
Uh,
We need 4 months now, so.
If we have August, that would be better. I know I have to leave around that time.
Okay, let me see if we have an August calendar.
August the 28th.
Okay, August 28th.
Did you hear that change?
They run a lot of clients that's left. She need to go feed her for harvest.
Okay, thank you.
No further announcements on the show cause calendar, Your Honor.
No,
Okay, so is that a lot of bench?
right, failure to appears will be bench warrants.
Reese, right? Yeah.
I think that's, all of the diversion cases, but if you need me to come back over, I'll definitely come right on back over.
Okay, I'm hoping we're done, Mr. Rhodes, but thank you very much. Will I see you tomorrow?
I can stop in tomorrow, just make sure. But I'll definitely see you Tuesday, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely Tuesday.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Judge, I think that actually concludes my business. May I be excused?
You don't want to stick around for the calendar, update?
For kids, I haven't been able to go in time for spring break. They're at home by themselves.
Oh,
So I try to
no.
get home early. I'm gonna give this back to you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Good to see
Thank
you.
you.
Am I gonna see?
I'll be back all week.
Okay, so I'll be here tomorrow. So I'll
Okay.
see you tomorrow.
That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trying to arrange your piece. I would love to be able to give her a call saying that this was discussion. We really appreciate it. Will you let me know? Yes. Okay.
What was your last name?
James, J-E-N Pass. I'm never gonna be my son.
And your first name?
Rachel Martis.
J-E-N.
K-S.
K-S.
Okay. 678. 697. 00.
Okay, I'm an email.
Oh, okay, so it's R-A-C-H-E-L.
Okay. I'll let you know.
All right, thanks.
That's number 8. Wait, I'll charge.
Like since lost church.
I have owner cases.
Miss Helen, just let me know when you're ready to go over the calendar.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow morning. You ready to go on that? Final plea calendar, position 1, reset final plea, June 5th, 9 a.m. Position 2, jury trial demand, June, further notice. Position 3, reset status, July 3rd, 9 a.m. Compliance diversion. Position 4, no cross. Position 5, jury trial demand, further notice, June. Position 6, reset status conference, July 3rd, 9 a.m. Compliance diversion. Position 7, reset status, July 3rd, 9 a.m. Compliance for diversion. Position 8, jury trial demand, June, further notice. Position 9, jury trial demand, June, further notice. Position 10, no cross. Position 11, jury trial demand, further notice. Position 12, no cross. Position 13, plea. Position 14, plea. Position 15, jury trial, June, further notice. Position 16, reset status, August 28th, 9 a.m. Compliance diversion. Position 17, reset motion, August 14th, 9 a.m. Position 18, reset motion, August 14th, 9 a.m. Position 19, plea. Announcement for status, 9 a.m. Position 29, no cross revoked. Defendant expelled from division program, reset status conference, June 5th, 9 a.m. Show cause calendar. Position 1, FTA bench warrant. Position 2, FTA bench warrant. Position 3, FTA bench warrant. Position 4, reset final plea, June 5th, 1:30 p.m. Position 5, FTA bench warrant. Position 6, jury trial demand, June, further notice. Position 7, FTA bench warrant. Position 8, FTA bench warrant. Position 9, FTA bench warrant.
Questions or concerns?
Can I have a repeat of the status conference calendar, position 9? Position 29. Okay, 29. Okay, thank you. Position 29, no cross revoked, defendant expelled from diversion program. Cases reset to status conference, June 5th at 9 a.m.
And just also for position 10, I submitted a null pros order for this morning, the position 10 for this morning. Mr. Frazier.
Thank you. Oh, we did receive that null cross for position 10. You verified certificate of death?
Yes.
Okay. All right, nothing